Office has done an amazing thing by getting many universities together and collaborating, sharing, and also interacting with the industry professionals is something really exciting.
Now we're in the process of making our mood boards, and I see I have a great team.
It's really fun for students as well, and it's also very informative for them.
It's actually a really good initiative. I think I'm seeing a lot less of this nowadays, because when I was in uni we used to have a lot of design competitions like this, so I think this is a really nice idea.
As a designer, we have that challenge to always innovate and follow whatever technology is evolving.
I am learning from them. They are full with ideas, they are very energetic, they are already inspired by anything. If they look at a color or a detail, they immediately come up with a new idea.
So working with professionals, starting to have the elevator pitch, talking in just 5 minutes about your project, it's really important. Teaching them the ethics of talking about themselves and their projects as well. Working with professionals as jurors to hear their feedback as well, it's really important.
The students that we're meeting today, they've really been witness to technology changing in such rapid rates that the ideas coming from them are exciting.
Having them think about how things are going to be in 10 years, it's at least a good base or a good start as well.
Didn't they say going back 10 years that none of us would be in offices by now, we'd all be working at home? That doesn't work, did it really? So I guess that's just it, you can't predict the future, so you've got to try and design into it, but I don't know how you do it.
It's a really important thing to listen more when it's such an integral stage of building that foundation that we don't have as graduates. So I think it's someone might think, oh, I need to say something to be noticed as a great intern or great first timer, but really it's just about observation and listening and getting to experience these exchanges without necessarily taking part. That's how we learn the most, I believe. That's my experience.
To some degree, you've got to have a strong mood board or a design in place, but you've got to be able to sell it. And if you can't do that, then forget it. It's half the battle is trying to sell the stories, trying to sell the narrative and the design. So it's such an important part, and you've got to be strong in that approach.
We have some first years, freshmen, second years, and final years. So everyone has an opinion, and we're all talking about how do you see your office in the future.
For us, we wanted to create something that's not just for the 2030, but for the future more than that, like 2040 and 2050. So we wanted to create something that has to do with holograms and virtual reality, so that it will be we are thinking outside the box.
The winning presentation, I thought it was fantastic in how they came up with such a unique concept. I think considering what's going to be the office of 2030, none of us know, and I think one thing that we are all clear on is everyone has a different vision of what office 2030 is. So part of the winning concept, they had the idea that you would customise what your own personal space is, and whether that's a tag that you have around your wrist, so when you walk through the space, it's exactly what you perceive your perfect office to be. So that was a really interesting idea, is the large scale concept.